and welcome again to another Echocalypse video!
Okay, so we have a new character that have been added to the roster, to the lineup, to the girls. We have a good, actual, solid unit. Now, she's not one of the best units in the game. She's not one of the mediocre units. She's above average. She's very good, I would say, especially with the functionalities that you can use her with rage reduction and debuffing the enemy with dealing less damage and less attack, and having the shield comp and the healing comp and the damage reduction, which will allow you even to do even more damages. Now she can be synergized with Horus for rage reduction and other units like Ferentia and Nui, because it's very good actually. And who counters her is the girl on my screen, which is Lindel. Lindel counters her because she doesn't take damage reduction rage reduction, which is very, very good. Now her art is absolutely nice with the wings. I love it so much. I bet they dropped in the mall, I didn't check yet, an outfit for her. Yes, here she is. Oh my god, why? Anyway, she's sad. I don't care about this, actually. That's a bad art. Anyway, I don't know, my opinion, I don't like these kind of stuff. I like wings and stuff like that. So her art actually is absolutely fine. If she was released with that skin, and this is the normal skin or the skin that you need to purchase for her, this is absolutely majestic. Now, before we continue, I just want to give a big thank you to our today's sponsor, App Gallery. App Gallery is Huawei's app store with lots of advantages and promotions like discounts, coupons, cashback, and many more. Valid for all Android phones and emulators such as BlueStacks and other applications. It's not only exclusive for Huawei Mobile, so you can get your money's worth with App Gallery promotions. So first things first, install App Gallery using the link below, then install the updated HMS Core. Next, create your Huawei ID. This is an important promotion that is valid for users with European region in App Gallery. And yes, even if you are in different regions like the US or SEA, you can still use European region as in your settings, and you can continue and take advantage of the promotions. Next, delete the current game and download Echocalypse from App Gallery. And yes, you can keep the progress with GT Arcade and Facebook. And finally, open the downloaded game from App Gallery and purchase the packages that you desire. You can pay with PayPal as well. The cashback offer and Huawei Point will appear automatically in your payment page for added convenience. Let me explain to you the Echocalypse campaign. You can get up to 65% off, 50% off with coupons, 15% with cashback and Huawei Point, and get 15% back in Huawei Points in all game purchases. For example, if you spend 100 euros, you will get 15 euros back in Huawei Points that you can purchase in the games. For the VIP program, you can get up to 1620 euros in discount coupons every single month. If you spend more than 500 euros, you can claim the first coupon of 50 euros. And finally, remember to join App Gallery's Discord for help and more promotions, and to participate in the upcoming many giveaways. And lastly, thank you for App Gallery for sponsoring this video. All the details and the links are down in the description for the campaign. If you want to go and check how to download, everything is explained down there. So let's go to our cases and check it out. So the only cases that I didn't get, Garula is still building her from the shop. Every time I go to the procurement, I do refreshes and try to get her shards so I can get her. And for Rayon, we are still hoping in the future that they will drop a banner for her. Taisei, I didn't get lucky. Even on her rerun, I didn't get lucky. I just got shafted. And Akira, I just pulled Azawa again. Now she's 4-star for me. Is she 4-star, Zawa? Zawa is 4-star for me now. I just keep being shafted. I will build every character until I get the character on the banner. Every time I go to 4 attempts until I get them. So Akira, support Rage Break. That's her functionality. She's an East Rise. It means you're gonna get the buff of East Rise if you played more East Rise units with her. Her links, she goes with Taisei. We don't have Taisei. I don't have Taisei on my account, but if you pulled a copy of Taisei, she will get an 18% increase in HP. With Chiyu, Chiyu is good actually with her because she tanks and she mitigate damage, so she keeps surviving and she have another life, so increases resistance against magical damage by 18%. If you have Zawa and Lumion in the future, she's gonna get a buff increase in HP by 25%. It means more survivability, HP. And the last one is increasing in attack with Lavia if you have a copy of her. Now her Artifice is a little bit it's good. It's kind of like overall in general everything that you need. Dodge rate, damage reduction, block rate. Damage reduction, it means she does plus 25 damage reduction to the enemies. A block rate, hit rate, crit resistance rate, and hit rate. Hit rate is a thing that, for her, so she hits and she's good actually with nailing the target. So she gets armor, it means physical damage also mitigated a little bit, more resistance mitigated, and HP bonus for the team. Now we're gonna talk about her passive before everything, so we can explain her kit when we go to her skill or ultimate. So her passive, and let's read the augment 6 because we're gonna go to the augment 6 if we unlock her. Akira uses lightning to shield herself. She reduces the attack and damage reduction of all enemies by 50% for 3 rounds. Not only attack but also damage reduction. It means if they reduce their damage by their own passives or something like that, she removes 50% of that. So if they have mitigation of 10%, it will be 5%, and you get the gist. And reduces their attack by 50% for 3 rounds. It means for 3 rounds they're not gonna hit you that much. Now you're gonna tell me who we can use so we can counter this. Of course, Pan at the start of the battle. Put her in the start of your lineup. She's gonna cast the shields and remove 2 debuffs on your lineup, which will help you a lot more. And every time she casts, she's gonna be dispelling these kind of things. If you have anybody else that can dispel, maybe having Ferentia that can reflect whatever they cast on her and on them, because they don't say it's dispellable. She's immune to control effects before her first action. So before she does anything, she can't be frozen, stunned, or anything else. When she takes her first action or receives damage for the first time, she randomly reduces the rage of 3 enemies on the battlefield, random enemies, prioritizing cases with full rage by 1 point. So she reduces for 3 enemies 1 point of rage on them if she's gonna get hit or she does an action for the first time only in the entire battle. Cases with full rage will be deducted by an additional point, so 2 points, which is absolutely nice. For each successful reduction of 1 point in rage, Akira gains 1 stack of lightning spark, up to a maximum of 4 stacks. This effect triggers only once per battle, so once per battle she can do that for the entire battle, not per round, per battle. At the start of the battle, when she gets hit or she hits, she reduces there and she gets 4 stacks of lightning spark. Now what does lightning spark do? Whenever you get 4 stacks of lightning spark, increases hit rate and dodge by 5% upon reaching 4 stacks. So every time you reach 4 stacks, and this happens for 1 time at the start of the battle, 1 time per battle, it happens at the start when she gets hit or she does anything. She gets that, and she doesn't do that when she gets hit, she gets sparks. No, that's the only time that she get it. But with her ultimate, she gonna generate spark again, so she will gain more dodge and more hit rate. So upon reaching 4 stacks, resets all stacks and activates Falling Thunder. It means she removes all the stacks from her. Falling Thunder restores 4 rage to herself. The next skill affects all enemies. It means the skills of Lightning Spark or the skill of her ultimate, with the skill damage reduced by 50%. It means the skill damage will be reduced by 50%, but the passives of it or the effects of it will be happening. So let's read her normal attack first. So Akira, okay, let's go to +4. This is at 4 stars. At 1 star it will be less, but at 4 stars, Akira throws a Thunder Spear, dealing 106% damage to a single enemy row and obtaining 1 stack of Lightning Spark, lasting for the whole battle. So the Lightning Spark will be lasting for the entire battle. This one can't be removed with every attack, but when she reaches 4, it gets removed and it gets Falling Thunder 1 time, and that's what you need to be thinking about. So her ultimate, and we have blind here. The bearer has a 50% chance to miss their attack, their active attack. It means this attack they can miss, they don't miss their skills. So let's read the skill again. So let's read it at 5 stars. No, let's read it first at 0 stars. Akira harnesses the power of lightning, inflicting magic damage equal to 246% to a single row of enemies. There's a 70% chance to reduce the target's rage by 1 point, 70% chance, which is really good. For targets with full rage, she has a 30% chance to additionally reduce 1 rage. So let's go read her 5 stars. Her 5 stars probably will increase to 2. Magic damage, there's a 85% more chances to reduce 2 rage points. For targets with full rage, she has 60% chance to additionally reduce their rage by 1 and obtains 1 stacks of light spark for the entire battle. So she will get the dodge 5% and she will get the hit rate 5% again. So at 7 stars, she will reduce the 2 points of rage. For targets with full rage, she will have a 100% chance to additionally reduce the rage by 2, obtain 4 stacks immediately of lightning spark for the entire battle that can't be removed. All enemies, so she gets the 4 stacks. The 4 stacks, it means 5%. It's not like every stack gives her 5%. It's every 4 stacks give her 5%. Obtains 4 stacks of lightning spark for the entire battle. All enemies enter a blind, which reduces their active attack damage by 50% for 1 round. It means when they have blind, their active attack will be reduced, the damage of it, by 50%. It means she mitigates the damage to the lineup. Plus blind, there's a 50%, so 50-50, that they will miss their attack, their active attack, which is the A, which is really good. I find it a solid unit, 100% better than Zawa, and her damages are better than Zawa. The blind effect goes really good. With Horus also, she have the sprite, which 10% is they will not do their active. With Ifiritu also, or they will not do anything. And with Ifiritu, you have a chance also for them not to do anything. And she reduces rage. It means they will not accumulate rage to full. It means you can control the entire team with her and Ifiritu, and maybe Zawa, maybe with Horus. Horus, her, and Ifiritu is one lineup that is absolutely insane. So keep that in mind. And if you're playing against fire team, you can add Ferentia, also reduces rage. So here you go, full rage reduction team. Except if you're facing Lindel, you're gonna say bye-bye to your team because it's true damage and she absolutely obliterate everything. So let's go and read her vibration arm. So vibration arms, and it's called Hope, if I'm not mistaken, if I read it correctly. Yes, Hope is this, and it will cast its passives whenever you cast your ultimate. So the skill active on it, it's called Red Thread Heartlock. So let's read what happens. Hope releases the powerful interface signal. Targets hit by this skill will have their hit rate and damage bonus reduced by 15% for 2 rounds. Hit rate reduced by 15%, it means they're gonna have a 15 chance to miss their attack because it lower the hit rate of them. So if they have a hit rate of like 20%, 15% is lowered. So what happens on 3 stars? So targets hit rate reduced by 25%, and their damage bonus as well for 2 rounds. At the start of the battle, increases Akira's hit rate by 20% for the entire battle. It means she will hit even more and land everything else, which is a really good weapon. She needs her weapon at least at 0 stars. When you get 1 copy of it, it will be absolutely good because you have a chance to reduce damage by 15%, more than the hit rate. You have a chance to mitigate the damage by 15% plus the 50% that you have. If you play Taisei, that more mitigation. If you play Dorothy, that's more shields. So it's an absolutely team that you can run all tanks with Dorothy, that she's gonna be the support buffing you with true damage, and you don't need a carry. Actually, you can play Lindel because Lindel is not affected by anybody else and she can tank on her own. This is why she's the best character in the game. Now her leisure center, and she have nothing in the leisure center. So if we go and check the leisure center, I think I search for it. It was here. Yes, here she is. So she doesn't get anything. It's for Tommy, and Tommy is right now not in the game, so she doesn't get any bonuses, passives from her leisure center. I went and summoned for her actually. Here we go. If you check my banner, of course, last one we got 4 out of 4, and this time 1 out of 4, and we got Zawa. So I don't know if I should continue summoning here or I should go to the advanced draw and just put Lindel here and continue going ham. I think I will max out Lindel and then think of summoning the new characters because it seems pointless for me. So far, out of the units that became featured on the summoning here, I got them all, but how I got them, most of them I got to 3 times, and some of them to 4 times. 1 time with Levia, I think, 1 time I got her from the first pull without pulling somebody else. So I think my rates are like, if you want to say to 100%, 75 to 80% I get different characters, and the 20% is for me to get the character, which is absolutely unbelievable. It's crazy. I've seen 50-50. I've never seen 20-80. This is a 20-80 banner, which is absolutely horrible in my opinion. Her weapon, yeah, get 1 copy of her arms. will help you a lot if you can afford it. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know your opinions in the comment section, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, we thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.